Hey, so quick video for all my mothers out there that look at your life in seasons. This is not the season that you are in right now is just a chapter in the many pages of your books. I know for myself, I feel like I had this idea that everything needed to be done before I was 30 because 30 just felt so grown. And now I'm at 31, realizing that most of my stress comes from feeling like I need to be doing something else. And I have thoroughly learned to trust in God, the universe, whatever name you want to use comfortably. All right, I was rudely interrupted. But yeah, so I just felt like now being 31, I lost my train of thought. There's that. But now being 31, I've been having those feelings like I need to be doing more. My sister, she's 2 years older than me, she's going back to go to law school, but she doesn't have anybody to care for but herself. But I'm still comparing it to her because a lot of times I feel like the pressures of moms, society and ourselves treat mothers, and I think more so just like fuck society, just moms. Like even though we say we get it, we still don't, because we put our pressures on each other. Like if we meet a mom that's like working, she's going back to school or whatever, and we still have this air like, well, I did it. Like it didn't almost kill us, right? We're like, oh, we're strong as a mother, strong as this, strong as that. And sometimes I feel like that is the reason why we hate motherhood so much, because we just expect that the things that we survive, every mother can take. And that's not true. Like motherhood is so unique to that individual person. And then we wonder why we have, motherhood is so difficult, because it's like, I think we perpetuate this idea that as mothers, we're supposed to be strong. And if we're not, then we're not good mothers. For myself, I recognize me trying to be a strong mom doesn't make me a happy mom. Me wanting to fulfill something that was pre-mom, when I feel tugged, I have this tug of war. I want to do this, but I also want to do this. I want to do this, but I also want to do this. I have to remind myself life comes in seasons. And this season, my biggest priority is to take care of my babies. And, sometimes I hesitate to say that because I just feel like, there's this, I don't even know if I want to say agenda going on, but to just like, if people really love putting their kids first, we almost have this feeling of like, so you're just going to waste away. You're not going to do anything for yourself. And then you're going to, it's like, I didn't even do it. It's nothing about that. If you don't have a strong calling, I think it's because you already know the calling is to do whatever. And it has nothing to do with, I'm not just using it as an example of mother, I'm saying in general. If I knew what I wanted to do, I would be doing it, right? And I think sometimes we have to remind ourselves that a lot of times when we're like, well, I don't know what I want to do, I think we do. And we just don't want to say it. Like if I had the passion still to become a physical therapist or whatever, I would do it. But I know my priority doesn't lie there right now. My priority lies in raising my kids, and that's okay, because that's the season I'm in. And I'm also feeling better about noticing like, okay, like life doesn't end. I'm not going to be used goods. Like I think we just have to get out of that mindset that it's like, oh, by the time these kids are grown, you won't have the bandwidth to go. Like, no, I'm still going to be and have a valuable life. When my children are grown, I don't care if I'm 71. If I want to go back to school, if I want to do this, I want to do that, I will do it. I don't have to suffer to try to get everything done right now because I'm like trying to live up to this, these are your good years. These are your good years. Any day I'm alive is my good year. Any day I'm alive is my good year. I value my children because they didn't ask to be here. I also value myself, and I recognize I'm not pleasing myself when I'm trying to get all these things done so I can be a strong woman and all this other stuff. Like, it's not fulfilling. Now, if you feel fulfilled going back to school, then you should do it. But, yeah, the moral of the video is this. You have enough time to do it all. And we cannot do it all in one season. And when we recognize that your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s is still valuable time, you're not losing any time, you're not wasting away. If you have a calling, answer it now, because that means it's time. And if you're calling, if you feel like you don't have a calling, then that means you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. I hope that was I feel good about that. I feel like I got that as well as I could say it. So anyways, we're out here fishing. I have one over here, and I have one hiding behind those trees over here. I would have never fished. I have never fished when I was a child. And they taught themselves how to fish. I bought them a rod at a garage sale for $5, and they watched a few videos and figured it out. Yeah. I'll see you in my next video.